Dear learners, in this lesson we are going to see about the introduction to e-commerce. Commerce today is increasingly based upon electronic technologies, and success in any type of business depends heavily upon understanding the properly using e-commerce. Electronic commerce emerged in the early 1990s and its use has been increasing at a rapid rate. Today, the majority of the companies have an online presence. In fact, having the ability to conduct business through internet has become a necessity. Everything from food and clothes to entertainment and electronics can be purchased online. By the end of this module, you will be able to explore the evolution of e-commerce, know the essences of e-commerce, what it is, where it is used and requirements, recognize the main activities of e-commerce, identify the goals of e-commerce. Modern communication and information technologies have brought great changes in organizational structures and business processes. Hence, influence the competitive advantage of firms. In the recent few years, there has been an enormous global change in business firms, markets and consumer behavior. Due to their influence, markets have gained increasing importance. Events within the market and market structures are undergoing changes due to the increasing utilization of modern telecommunication media and technologies. The internet has revolutionized the way of how people buy and sell goods. One of the most popular activities on the web is shopping, since it has much allure in it where one can shop at their own time. E-commerce represents the current information technology trend and growth. It has made tremendous revolution in business practices. E-commerce is something that is all around us and its impact is growing day by day. Consumers are increasingly buying goods and utilizing services over the internet. It can be simply defined as doing business electronically. More intensively, e-commerce is buying and selling over digital media. It includes electronic trading of physical goods as well as information. This includes all the trading steps such as online marketing, ordering, payment and support for delivery. It encompasses the electronic provision of services such as after-sales support as well as electronic support for collaboration between companies. Let us see about the brief history of e-commerce. E-commerce has a rich history which has transformed business processes, starting with the evolution of electronic data transactions in the 1960s and online retail transaction in 1994, all the way up to the present day popularity of e-commerce giants such as Amazon and eBay. E-commerce has come a long way since its commencement. It began in the 1960s when technological developments meant that data could be electronically exchanged, but fast forward to 1990s was the decade when online retailing really began to take off. The first secure online purchase was a large pizza from Pizza Hut. The e-commerce industry grew rapidly from this point onwards. Dell was the first company to proclaim a single-day sales record of $1 million online. In 2003, more than 20% of Americans started using broadband in their homes, meaning that more people were beginning to have permanent access to the internet and more access to online shopping. E-commerce giants Amazon and eBay have dominated the online industry since its infancy and were among the premier e-commerce brands. Amazon was a pioneer in affiliate marketing. They allowed other websites to earn sales commission for referring their products to the customers. Amazon.com was initially a rapid growing bookseller, while eBay had taken the lead as a profitable auction site. With the progress of internet technology and a highly developed global internet community, a strong establishment of prosperous electronic commerce continues to be built. Definition of e-commerce. Electronic commerce, commonly known as e-commerce, is the buying and selling of products or services over electronic systems such as the internet. In a broad sense, it is the use of computer networks to improve organizational accomplishment. Electronic commerce is defined as the mode of managing commerce in goods and services with the assistance of telecommunications and telecommunications based tools. An internationally agreed working definition of e-commerce is presented by the United Nations. It describes an internet transaction as the sale or purchase of goods or services, whether between businesses, households, individuals, governments and other public or private organizations, conducted over the internet. The goods and services are ordered over the internet, but the payment and the ultimate delivery of the good or service may be conducted on or offline. The World Trade Organization defines e-commerce as e-commerce is the production, distribution, marketing, sales or delivery of goods and services by electronic means. Definition of e-commerce often heard and found in the publications and the media is: e-commerce is about doing business electronically. Now let us discuss about the requirements of e-commerce. The requirements of the e-commerce are the following: shopping cart, secure server and payment options. Shopping carts. Shopping cart software monitors what the user selects to buy from the website before proceeding to the checkout. Online shopping cart consists of the three parts: product catalog, shopping list and checkout system. The product catalog consists of all the information needed to present any product to the customer and to complete a sales transaction online. Information that are included in the product database generally are the price, identification number, image or other multimedia information, product options or choices. A shopping list allows user to monitor the items they want to purchase. A shopping cart image is used to show what items the shopper has selected for purchase. The checkout system allows customers to select products by just clicking Add items to cart button and then enables them to pay for these products. Secure server. The secure server helps to provide protection against the loss or modification of personal information. Secure Socket Layer, that is SSL, is the most commonly used technology in order to secure online transactions. SSL encrypts all the data between the shop's server and the customer's computer. This makes it very difficult for the third parties to decode any information that is exchanged, such as credit card number. Payment options. The digital transaction field is getting more crowded day by day. There is a lot of digital payment options when it comes to accepting payments from customers and clients. Many of the options we found go way beyond being able to accept credit cards at affordable rates with upfront cost. If thinking of selling online, we have to consider the following: the type and number of products to be sold online, whether selling online will make up a significant portion of the sales, and customer needs and preferences. Process of e-commerce. E-commerce is nothing but setting business on the internet, allowing visitors to access your website and scrutinize catalog of your product and services online. When the visitors want to buy something, they store items to their virtual shopping basket. The items in the virtual shopping basket can be added or deleted and final list to the virtual checkout counter, which will ask customer for name, address and methods or ways of payment such as credit card. Once all the information is entered, the buying and selling procedure is completed, and then the customer has to just wait for delivery of their products. Now let us see about the kinds and factors influencing advancement of e-commerce. E-commerce is basically of two kinds: direct e-commerce and indirect e-commerce. Direct e-commerce is the exchange of goods online or using electronic means. Indirect e-commerce is the electronic ordering of goods, both intangible and tangible. Indirect e-commerce involves ordering of goods, but delivery of such goods cannot be done online. The criteria that determines the level of advancement of e-commerce are summarized as follows. Technological factors. The degree of advancement of the telecommunications infrastructure that provides access to the recent technology for business and consumers. Political factors. Role of government in creating government legislation, initiatives and funding to support the use and development of e-commerce and information technology. Social factors. It incorporates the level and advancement in IT education and training, which will enable both potential buyers and the workforce to understand and use the new technology. Economic factors refers to the general wealth and commercial health of the nation and the elements that contribute to it. Lower marketing costs. Marketing on the internet is cheaper and can reach a wider crowd than the normal marketing media. Lower sales cost. Increase in the customer volume do not need an increase in staff volume, as the sales function is housed in the computer and has virtually unlimited accessibility. Lower ordering processing cost. Online ordering can be automated with checks to ensure that orders are correct before accepting, thus reducing errors. New sales opportunities. The website can be accessed anytime and reaches the global audience, which is not possible with traditional storefront. Now let us see about the characteristics of e-commerce. Establishment of business and customer relationship, electronic payment, e-distribution of product and services, exchange of information, pre- and post-sale support, customer relationship management. Continuous improvement efforts. In order to improve the company's productivity and quality, many companies constantly conduct innovative programs. The efforts put in by the companies for the continuous improvement are improved productivity, improved decision making, managing the information, change in managerial aspect, innovative customer service and creativity. For example, Dell takes its orders electronically and moves them via enterprise resource planning software into the just-in-time assembly operation. E-commerce stipulates the infrastructure and environment, thus enables and facilitates e-business. Now, let us see about the main activities of e-commerce. The major activities of e-commerce includes 10 different elements. The first one is information sharing. Use some or all of the following applications and technologies to share information with customers: online advertisements, email, news groups or discussion groups, company website, online catalog, message board systems, bulletin board systems and multi-party conferencing. The second one is ordering. Customer may use electronic email or forms available on the company's website to order a product. A mouse click sends the essential information related to the requested piece to the site. The third one is payment. Credit cards, electronic checks and digital cash are the popular options that the customer has for paying the goods or services. The fourth one is fulfillment. Fulfillment refers to that is responsible for physically delivering the product or service from the merchant to the customer. In case of physical products, that is books or CDs, the filled order can be sent to the customer using regular mail, MNG, cargo, FedEx or UPS. As for faster delivery, the customer has to pay additional amount. In case of digital products, that is software, electronic documents, it uses digital documentations to assure security, integrity and privacy of the product. It might also include delivery address, verification and digital warehousing that stores digital products on a computer until they are successfully delivered. E-commerce can handle its own fulfillment operations or outsource this function to the third parties with moderate costs. The fifth element is service and support. It is much cheaper to uphold current customers than to attract new customers. For this reason, e-business should do whatever they can in order to provide timely, high quality service and support to their customers. As e-commerce companies lack traditional physical presence and is in need of other ways to keep up current customers, service and support are even more important in e-commerce than traditional businesses. The following are some examples of technologies and applications that are used for providing service and support. Email confirmation. In most of the cases, the email confirmation provides the customer with a confirmation number that the customer can use to trace the product or service. Email confirmation gives affirmation to the customer that a particular order has been processed and that the customer should receive the product or service by a certain date. Periodic news flash. They are used to give the customers latest information on the company or a particular product or offering. Online surveys. The results obtained from online surveys can assist the e-commerce site to provide better services and support to its customers based on what has been collected in the survey, due to which online surveys are mostly used as a marketing tool. Help desks. They usually provide answers to common problems or provide advice for using specific product or service. They are used for the same purpose as in traditional businesses. Assured secured transactions and assured online auctions. They assure the customers that the e-commerce site covers all the security and privacy issues. As many customers still do not feel comfortable in conducting online business, the security and privacy services are important to a greater extent. Now, let us see about the goals of e-commerce. At present, e-commerce is the most vast and obsolete business sector. It is an online buying and selling process, so its needs are as simple as the business means. Customer reaching, high sales, quality of the products and on-time delivery are some of the essential needs of any e-commerce business. And when we talk about its objectives, basically its objectives are used for fulfilling its needs. Setting and working towards goal for the e-commerce store can make it healthier, more fit and better performing. The goals that is set must be clear. It is essential to have specific numbers, a timeline and an ending target. Amount of revenue generated might be important in e-commerce, but there are other areas that might have to be brought into consideration, like increasing this number of orders, process, improving website traffic and conversions, reducing abandoned shopping carts or increasing average order or customer value. Each goal that is set should have a precise number or percentage and a time frame of when it should be completed. Now let us see about the criteria to achieve these goals. High reach ability. It is one among the main objective, and at the same time need is motive power for the web store. Of course, if one wants to sell products online, what is required basically are the customers. If you are getting good reach ability, then your business will definitely grow at an increased rate within a short span of time. Therefore, high reach ability is the frictional element to attract customers. High conversions. It is the online performance metric representing a customer coming on your web store and purchasing something, whatever the intended result of e-commerce business is defined to be. Then it will calculate as conversions, and from the number of people who are buying stuff from the specific web store, we can calculate the conversion rate. Customer satisfaction. Customer is the vital part of any e-commerce business, so it is very important to make the customer happy and highly satisfied. By providing quality and desirable products, on-time delivery, 24/7 customer support, timely sale and best deal offers can make the customer happy. It is one of the main objectives of e-commerce. Ready to turn your browsers into buyers and your buyers into devoted customers. E-commerce is growing at an unprecedented rate, with the outlook steadily increasing throughout last few years. Although this is a growing industry, the ability to capture the customer's attention has become a game changer. Mobility, a number one priority. The ability to view content on all screens has made mobile devices the most commonly used platform for online shopping. Half the percentage of all web traffic to retail websites currently comes via smartphones and tablets. Marketers are slowly beginning to understand the importance of linking technology with their marketing efforts. Features such as strong HTML technology have proven successful in ensuring that the customer will be able to browse and shop from any device. Even though if a purchase is not completed on the mobile device, mobile optimization makes your page a source of reliable information, which in turn will reduce the risk of the customers visiting another store. Rich and fresh digital content. A recent study in the Time magazine found that 55% of the web pages got less than 15% of attention, with shoppers starting to abandon sites just after 2 seconds. Rich media and visually appealing content would help to grasp the attention of the customers for those first few critical seconds. Making rich media enables higher rate of shopping with interactive features, which is a key strategy to this challenge. For example, features such as pop-up windows with product descriptions, video demonstrations, and social media share buttons that enhance the shopping experience. 79% of the marketers say their number one challenge is to get the attention of their shoppers. Speed up the path to purchase. Customers don't have time to examine carefully through pages products laid out in the typical grid format commonly used on most e-commerce sites. Marketers can guide shoppers through their online shopping experience by giving them the ability to sift through size, color, or brand instantly. They can create an uniquely tailored shopping experience complete with shoppable icons next to each product to capture customer attention and drive more clicks. By implementing these features, marketers can speed up the path to purchase and increase the chance of conversion. Measure your success embedding strong analytics to transform your web page into an automated selling machine can lead to double or triple digit increases in conversion rates. Analytics can help to measure and track the growth and success of the company's marketing campaign. With the information regarding how many people have viewed the catalog, can predict which product was the most searchable one and much more. Using strategies and tactics to reach the goal. In order to reach the goals that a company has set, it is mandatory to put a strategy in place and then assume tactics that enable the execution of the strategy. A strategy is nothing but a plan of action, and the tactics focus on specific elements of your business. When you break down your strategy into smaller achievable pieces, goals are much more attainable. What does that look like? Perhaps the strategy to increase sales is providing a higher level of customer service. The tactics to achieve that may be the following: improve the look and speed of the site, improve the quality of photos that portray product descriptions, respond to customer queries or concerns within a certain amount of time, manage inventory effectively to avoid stockouts and oversells. So far, we have learnt about the emergence of e-commerce, essence of e-commerce, the main activities of e-commerce and the goals of e-commerce. With this, we come to the end of this module. Wish you all a happy learning. Thank you.